Colorado has a new offensive line coach, and Gunnar White. Gunnar White obviously was with Coach Prime at Jackson, was a quality control analyst at Colorado. Gunnar White also coached at Nevada and then Spring League and other places. But Matt, I got to get your take on this hire. Matt, what are your thoughts? Go ahead. Or promotion.
Look, I don't know Gunnar. I think I've talked to him once. But congratulations to the young man. I mean, this is big time for him. When you've got, like, now that this has happened, Andre Gerard was the other guy.
Really?
So it was me and Dre and apparently Gunnar that were interviewed for this job. And I talked to Dre last night about this at length too, and they didn't call him. They didn't call me. I have a meeting with them today at 1:00, but this has already been announced. So it is what it is, bro. Look, the business of football, I've learned this a long time ago, that you can't take shit personal. And it would be really small of me to get on here and like wish the man ill will. I want to see use all the offensive line to be incredible.
Of course.
Now, all that said, I think that I'm a better coach. And I think that I could help with recruiting at a level that I don't know if he can. And I know he can help with the infrastructure he has. But I built my own infrastructure. So, Look, bro, I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't think I'm better. And I don't think that's wrong of me to say either. I will help the young man from any angle I can. If he picks up the phone and decides to reach out, because I've never really spoken to him. He's never been to the gym. If he takes 6-0 seriously, we will take him seriously.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So talking to all the guys that are offered up there and whatnot, I'll let them talk about their feelings about it, because I'm not going to talk about other grown men's emotions, but it is, it was what it was. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say anything. It just is what it is. You talk to Breck and Deacon and Reese and everybody about their feelings about the matter. Look, man, I think that I could have really helped, but at the same time, with the business I run and the fact that I'm my own boss and I kind of have my own way of doing things, sometimes that's not real high on people's lists. You know what I'm far from a yes man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Not saying there is, I don't know, but that's definitely not me. So I'm going to challenge damn near everything. And maybe this conversation we have today will lead towards me being a consultant or something like that. So look, it is what it is. All the best to this kid. I hope that it works out. There's no like ill will or anything. I really, really, hope that this works for the benefit of our football program, to say the least. The offensive line play over the last 2 years, if anybody thinks it's been elite, you're fucking crazy. So even under load hold, it wasn't awesome. So I really hope that the knowledge is there. I hope that the technique work is there. I hope that the recruiting is there, so that's all I'm saying. Just, we just talked about this with refs. It's sometimes the next guy is not always the best guy. We're just talking about that, you know what I'm saying? Like I want the most qualified, and honestly, the most qualified guy is probably Gerard.
Right, you would think.
He's coached at the levels, and he's played for the Cowboys for 10 years, and him and Prime know each other. And when Prime told me that in one of our meetings, I was like, well, I'll let them break that news, but that makes sense.
Right, yeah.
Andre doesn't run a huge gym. I played with Dre, he's one of my best friends, but for him not even to get a phone call back either, like it is what it is. So I'm not going to sit here and question Coach Prime and his way of doing things. It's worked in the past. I hope it works in the future, and I will help them try and figure this out. I will help them try and figure this out in any way that I can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
And that's that. So.
Yeah, for sure. And I just got a few things to say about you and 6-0 Academy. I just got to remind folks in the chat, folks on Twitter, this is who this is directed towards. There's a history here. There's a bridge. There's a real bridge, 6-0 Academy, leading, offensive linemen, defensive linemen, and other positions.
But where did this come from? I mean, yesterday I sent you this fucking, like, we got people on Twitter talking shit. Like,
yeah,
we'll put that up first. Give everybody a little frame of reference.
Well, yeah, people on Twitter. I mean, I'm not gonna give the haters on Twitter glorification, but here's what I'll say: people on Twitter questioning Matt's resume and Matt's history. Now, in this show, we definitely have broken down 6-0 Academy's track record, but in case people forget, let me show this clip: Matt breaking down 6-0 Academy's track record. Take a listen.
A street agent, dog. We put 518 kids in college in 15 years. We've got multiple guys in the National Football League. I'm not some fucking chump out here running a fucking like a 7-on-7 team that doesn't have a gym, and you got to go clear the fucking snow off of a field with a snow shovel to work. Facility's been booming for years. All we do is work with professionals. 518. And the number keeps rising because Zane's committed to CU, and Schmidt just got Stanford and Breck and Reese and Nick and Moose. Come on, dog.
Yeah, absolutely, Big Matt. And let me give the folks a couple names just to remember. So Ryan Jensen, Connor McGovern, Drake Nugent, Trey Zune, obviously at Texas A&M, Cole Taylor, Billy Turner. We can go down the list. List goes on. Also, obviously, you have Zane D'Souza, who signed with Colorado, big tight end. Jake Wiley, and so many others. Savion Washington, head of the NFL. Dalton Reisner, who's in the NFL. Morgan Fox, Bronco. I mean, the list goes on and on, Matt. I just had to give folks kind of a frame of reference because I see a lot of crazy shit on Twitter. People just, don't do their homework, I guess. Because it's just very open knowledge.
And look, I appreciate that, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? We've got a long track record of success with a lot of guys that work really hard. My little dash of madness, hopefully I can help them a little bit. But you got to remember Big George is there too. So, Gunnar, I'm surprised George isn't the head offensive line coach. That is more surprising than Gunnar. But look, if Coach Prime thinks this is the right way to go for his football team, then that's what it is. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to. I'm of the mindset that if you have two, you don't have one. If you have two quarterbacks, you don't have one quarterback.
Right.
You have two offensive line coaches, you don't have one offensive line coach. Like, you have the guy. On the defensive line, like, I understand that it worked. I don't know how it works over there with the two coaches, with Lewis and Sapp, but that's just it's a perfect symbiosis, and it works.
Right.
Maybe that's what Coach Prime's looking at. Like, I could mix Gunnar with George and have the perfect offensive line coach. Maybe that's what he wants. But look, man, there's no hard feelings or anything here. This is football business. So move on and fucking pick up the pieces and figure out how I can help from afar, and that's the end of the conversation.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you this though. I'm not going to do this again.
Why do you say that?
This is the last go around with this bullshit. It's been 3 years of a new offensive line coach and trying to get my name in the bucket and so on and so forth, and providing plenty of background information and resumes and meetings and blah, blah, blah. So this is the last time this is on the table. Like, there's no more Matt for offensive line coach talk. I'm not taking any more questions on it. I'm never pursuing it again. I have no desire to do it whatsoever in any way, shape, or form with any coach moving forward there. I'm just going to do my own thing. It hurts my business too. It helps it because, I'm interviewing for the job. That's great. I got other coaches from colleges calling me asking if I'd be interested in working for them. So that's something that's came from this. And it helps drive business to a point, but it also has people at my business questioning if I'm going to leave. And if they're not serious, I'm not going to be put in the situation where I'm really serious, and it doesn't seem like they are. So last time I do that shit. And I'll support from afar, and I'll help them recruit. But they've got to go land the players. It's not my fucking job to get Breck and Deacon and everybody to go to CU. It's my job to place them at the best place for them to develop and go to the NFL. That's why I helped them get 40 offers instead of one. So yeah, I'm done with the whole speculating thing. I'm not going to answer any more questions about it. Whoever's the offensive line coach, defensive line coach in Boulder, I hope that they kick ass and everything works out. But yeah, I'm done with the whole like Matt should be a line coach. You miss me with that shit from now on. I'm done.
Yeah, I understand your sentiment there, and
here we go. Here, and it sounds like you're going to sabotage it, motherfucker. What about what I just said sounds like I'm going to sabotage something?
I don't get where that goes.
Bitch. If I was going to sabotage it, I'd have a much different fucking say right now, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, come on, and Matt, we know you bleed black and gold, so yeah, let's be
I'm
real.
not burning any bridges. All you soft motherfuckers, you shouldn't have even said anything. Shut your fucking mouth. I'm not burning any bridges. I'm being honest with you. I know you guys can't stand honesty. So please, for the love of God, I don't need your advice. I'm not asking for it. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, amen to that. And yeah, Matt bleeds black and gold. And like you said, man, we wish.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
And we wish Gunnar White and George Hageman go kick some ass because looking forward to it.